Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about removing the drive shafts because I bought some nice new CV drive shafts which I'm going to put on. But while I'm about it, I'm also going to take the diff out because the diff seals I think are, well, they're definitely old, so they're probably hard and perished, so I'm going to change those while I'm at it. Hopefully you enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe and like. Well, according to the Great Book of Words, which will be read only after the work has been done, but actually I read it before, to get the diff out, you can obviously take the drive shafts out. That's pretty straightforward. You just got to undo the bolts holding the donut to the diff, and then on the same sort of thing on the inside here, on the back of the disc, you've got to release the wishbone bolts here, both sides, pull those out, and then you can pull the hub forward, and hopefully the drive shaft just pops off. Getting the bolts undone or getting the nuts off is one challenge, and then getting the bolts out of the flanges is the other. And then once that's the drive shafts off, then you undo those nuts on those tie rods at the bottom, both sides, disconnect the prop shaft, and that's still loose because I didn't bolt it up last time after I put the engine back in, and then remove some top mounts under here that will access from inside the car underneath the petrol tank. So take it out, and that's job done apparently. Might have to release the petrol tank to get access to those bolts. We'll just have to see. Because as you can see, you can see them from inside the car, but I don't know how easy it's going to be actually to get the nut off the top, because the bolt is probably stuck in the mount. I'm just going to jack this hub up because, as you can see, with the deflects in the rubber donuts, it's actually quite hard to turn the half shaft like that. I've taken the nuts off the back of it, that's why you hear that grinding sound, and also to get the thing out of the way when I do the inner donut bolts. Well, there's the inner donut, and I need to get the nuts on these bolts, but the nuts are they're very close to the bell housing of the diff, and there's also a flange there, so you can only get a spanner on here. You can't get a socket or anything like that on there. This side I'll put a socket on, and then you go to use brute force to undo these ones. There's the diff mounting bolts, and there's a rubber thingy in here. That's why I want to change as well, because that's probably perished. Another reason for taking the diff out. Well, I got two of the nuts and bolts undone. The technique seems to be to jam a spanner on the nut and then wedge it behind the wishbone and against the floor there, and then put a socket on here and then lean on it. but they're not that tight, but they do take a bit of shifting. Once they come out. So that seems to be the way to do it. And as I said, I've got 2 out already. They come out quite quickly. Come out at last. So now to get the diff out, I need to undo that tie rod, release the prop shaft, and then the upper mounts, which I do from inside the car. You can see there's quite a bit of oil sort of splatter around the diff on this side, so I guess those seals are probably leaking. The nose of it seems okay, there's not much here. Let's go and have a look around the other side. Yeah, it's probably worse this side, look at that. There's a lot of dirt on the casing of the diff and on the pan underneath the diff. It may have oil coming down the transmission tunnel, I don't think so. The shininess you can see on the prop shaft there, that's because it's a new prop shaft, that's the nice new paint. So yeah, just need to undo these now. Well, there's the tie rod out. A bit of a struggle, but came out reasonably easily. And there's the offending item. The other side's the same. And similarly this side, tie rod's out. And there it is. The rubber's quite good on this. And now I've got to get the bolts out from inside the car, which hold the top diff mounts on. They're under here, and I can get a spanner on them, just about, and I've loosened this one off, and it's reasonably easy to undo. So it's just a question of winding it off. Well, I've been turning this for some time now, and the nut's not moving. I think the whole bolt's going around. I need to get underneath and try and trap the bolt underneath. Yeah, the bolt's just rotating in the hole. I think what I'm going to do is put the ring end of the spanner on this nut and then go underneath and see if I can do it from underneath. Right, let's go underneath and see what I can do. Yeah, it's coming out. Out. There we go. Well, the diff's loose now. I've got all the bolts out and I've released the lower wishbone. As the book says, you just pull it out from the left hand side. So let's give that a go. Well, that's not going to come out like that. I need to get this wishbone down lower. So the problem with getting the diff out seems to be this lug is fouled by the cross brace in the wishbone, so I need to push this down. So tied a bit of rope around this, so I'm going to try and pull this back and hold it down, and hopefully the whole thing will come out. Well, the problem seems to be that this cross brace here is fouling on the chassis member here, and also this cross brace is held in. Looks like it's held in with one bolt there. So, contrary to what it says in the bloody workshop manual book of words, it doesn't just slide out on the left-hand side. It looks like I'm going to have to take this brace off. So that's the next job. There we are. It's a bastard thing. Right, have to jack it up a bit more. I need to get this wishbone down a bit further. It's cleared this bit at the top here. Oh yes. Well, there it is out in all its glory. Well, that's the diff out of the car. All it needs now to do is to clean it up. And then I'll change the seals, but that'll be for another video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe and like. I'll catch you on the next one.